Hello everyone. It is the seventh video lecture of this series on group discussion. Hope you are enjoying and implementing these lectures in your day-to-day life. This lecture will clear all your doubts regarding group discussion. Friends, first we will understand what is group discussion. Group discussions are formal, organized discussion conducted with the intention of evaluating a candidate in a peer group situation. In simple language, we will say that a group discussion is a discussion where a set of candidates 10 or 12 are given a topic and asked to discuss among themselves for a set duration. Second is importance of group discussions. Now we will understand what is the importance of group discussion. Friends, group discussion is important to improve your thinking, listening and speaking skills. It also promotes your confidence level. It is an effective tool in problem solving, decision making and personality assessment. Nowadays, it has become an essential part of any job interview as well as for MBA, bank exams, it plays a very crucial role. But there is a fear about group discussion in the minds of many candidates. So in this video lecture, I will give you a total success solution for group discussions. Now the next point come in your mind, or one simple questions always occur in your mind, that which types of topics are given in group discussion. Now friends, understand, the topics given in group discussions or GD can be classified into four categories. First, general topics. The topics related to it will be depend upon facts and current affairs, and these topics are given to find how aware you are about the happenings around you. Some examples of these general topics are education policy in India, COVID-19 and the world, and demonetization is a successful and effective move. In general topics, the main motto or object of giving the general topic is to understand your knowledge regarding current affairs, or how much aware you are about the happenings around you in the world. Next is controversial topics. These topics are argumentative in nature, and exactly the purpose is to provoke you, and through this the examiner wants to know how matured you are in keeping your temper in check. Through these discussions you can prove your point with examples and show your depth of knowledge. Some examples of controversial topics are: happy family life and successful career don't go hand in hand. Is social media ban logical? Do deadline destroy creativity? In controversial topics, the controversial topics are given in news channels, or on news channels you can find the discussions among many political leaders or anchors, that they are given the controversial topics and literally they are making very noise there or very quiet. So it is not expected that in a race temper or in a arrogant way you will handle these controversial topics. So these topics are given to check your temper there. So while handling these topics, be polite and show your depth of knowledge. Third one is abstract topics. These topics don't really point to particular subject, but these are meant to test your lateral thinkings and creativity. The examples of these topics are such as blood is thicker than water, the world doesn't need religion, and money is honey. I already told you that abstract topics are given to check your lateral thinkings and creativity. Now case study based topics. These topics are meant for short descriptions of a problem, and team together is required to come up with solution. These are also given to check the knowledge of a candidate regarding various cases, issues and market strategies. The example of these topics are such as growth of insurance sector in India, a case study, India salt industry, role of agriculture in India. Means here in case study based topics, again it is observed that how much knowledge you have regarding different case study or different examples of industry and other things. Now one question again in our mind, that is what the examiners observe or examine or look for in GD, means what actually they want to understand, or what actually they want to observe in us in group discussions. Now, first, they want to know or observe your communication skills. Your communication skills is very important, because without communication skill, you cannot get success in group discussions. You have a lot of knowledge, but you cannot express it, you cannot express that knowledge in a best way, then there is no value to it. So before going to any job interview, or before going to any group discussion, you must have to develop your communication skills of any language. These are listening skills, speaking skill, reading skill, and writing skills. How to develop these skills, I have already explained it in the last video, so you can see there. Next is, or the next point which is observed, that is how flexible you are in accepting other participants' view. Now, in industry or anywhere, in banks or for MBA, you have to work in group, or you have to work in team. So you must have to flexible to understand or to accept other participants' view. The third observation is done in group discussion, that is your knowledge of various subjects. Because many different various, as we discussed, different subjects are given for GD, and through that your knowledge of various subject is checked. Then your presence of mind and confidence. Friends, presence of mind is very important in group discussions, because while proving your points in group discussion, your presence of mind plays an essential role, as well as your confidence level is also checked in group discussion. Then your attitude and listening power. Your attitude must be positive. Don't present any point negatively in group discussion, and your listening power is also checked, that how much you listen or you accept the opinions of other candidate. Then leadership skills. Leadership skills are observed in you in group discussions. Next is way of presenting views. Means here you have to present your views there on different subjects, but the way should be formal and the way should be proper there. Decision making ability is another point which is observed, that is if you have decision making ability or not. Problem solving and critical thinking ability. In this, it is checked that if in any case study one problem is given to you and the methods of solving are asked to you, or you have to show there, or you have to express there how you can solve any problem, and that depends upon your critical thinking ability. Then analytical thinking and open-mindedness. Now actually I have told you that your open-mindedness is also checked, means how you are capable to work in team. For that, or for working in team, you must have to be open-minded person. Now we will understand some tips to get success in group discussions. Means here I have already told you that it has become very essential to get success in group discussion nowadays. So first tip, that is enhance your knowledge of current affairs. To getting a knowledge of current affairs is a continuous process. For this, you need to read widely. You need to read widely both national and international current affairs, so that in group discussions you can relate any topic to current situation with example. So for success in group discussion, you must have to enhance your knowledge of current affairs, and it is a continuous process. You must have to read newspapers daily, or another you must have to watch news on televisions, and you must have to critically think regarding these current affairs. Then be the initiator. Now this question is again come in your mind, that suppose 10 or 20 students are sitting in a hall and one topic is given to you, so you must be the initiator or not. So first thing, if you have the detailed knowledge of given subject, then be the initiator, because initiating and even closing a group discussion gives the impression that you are a decisive person. There is a decision making quality in you, means you have leadership qualities. But beware, don't dare to begin If your knowledge of given topic is weak, then in this case listen to a few people and then put your opinions. So this step will be depend upon the topic or situation there in the GD hall. Be a good listener. Third one, be a good listener and do not dominate. If you speak well, then it doesn't mean you should go on and on without allowing others to speak. Being a good listener reflects that you are a team player and also gives space to the opinion of others. Means here in group discussion you have to give the space to the opinion of others. As I already told you that you must have be the open-minded person there. Make eye contact with all participants. Here many people make mistakes that they look only at evaluators during the group discussion, but on the contrary you are in discussion with participants and not with the evaluators. So make eye contact with participants, and here you can glance once or twice to the evaluators. Now next is don't go into specific details. Friends, for 10 to 20 students the time is given only 20 or 30 minutes, so hardly you get 2 minutes to express your views there. So remember that you have not so much time to explain your views in details. So only the basic knowledge about the subject and smart points are enough. In limited time you must have to express your views effectively there to get success in group discussion. Now differ in polite manner. Never be rude and arrogant if you have any objection or on others' opinion. Instead of it, raise your objection in polite manner. For example, you can say that I respectfully disagree to your opinion, but this is not like that way. Now next is focus on your gestures and postures. In group discussions, your body movements means your gestures and postures are also very important. So sit upright, smile, don't stare at anyone, keep your hands on your thighs while sitting, do not gesticulate too much. In short, use your gestures and postures in a proper manner. Here, keeping eye contact and staring at one, these two things are different. So do not stare, keep eye contact normally. Work on your communication skill. If your communication skills are poor, then no matter how knowledgeable you are or well dressed you are. So keep improving your communication skills by practicing with your friends and family. It is not an overnight task to be perfect in communication skills, but without communication skills and without knowledge of various subjects, you cannot get success in group discussions. Friends, now I hope that you have understood in this lecture what is group discussion, importance of group discussions, which points are given in group discussions, and how to tackle the group discussions. I have also given you the tips. I hope that you will implement all these tips and make your group discussion anywhere successful. See you again in the next lecture. Till then, good.